So my friend and colleague Shannon is the Chief People Officer for Crocs, and I encourage you to listen to the main PeopleFirst episode to learn more about the special work and engagement that they're doing there. But Shannon, we did talk about engagement, and during the pandemic, engagement levels, which were already sky high at Crocs, have gone up. So tell me about connection and compassion. How do you create a sense of connection and compassion across a geographically dispersed team?
Right. It's a great question, and one we spend a lot of time on. We have employees in 22 countries, right? And they're all going through very different circumstances, but all challenging times. And I think, it starts with listening, and we do that through our Glint surveys, but really understanding what are the pressures that they're going through, what's working well, what's not, reading all the comments that they give us, but then really sitting down and having those conversations. And I think it's important that our frontline managers are sitting down with their teams on a day-to-day basis saying, what's going well, what's not, and how can we adjust, as needed to support you both personally and professionally. So, I think that listening is really how you start to get to compassion and taking the right actions.
So it's funny. Last week I was interviewing Michael Canick, who has a book, Ruthless Consistency, which is all about strategic planning, or more to his point, strategic execution. And he had a quote in there that said, when all is said and done, a lot is said and not a lot is done. They've corrupted a little bit. So you talked there about the importance of transparency and communication. How do you move it from being hot air to action and accountability, i.e. doing?
Right. Well, I always believe that people are far more capable than they think they are. And my team will probably tell you that, but I think it starts with setting high expectations and being super clear about what those expectations are, and not unrealistic ones, but achievable with a stretch. And I think you've got to put that out there, but really walk people through. If you achieve this, what are the benefits of this? How does this impact you? What's it going to put on your resume or help you from a leadership journey to know, like, oh my gosh, I achieved that. And now I take that with me in my next opportunity. And I think so giving people the why, not only the what they need to do and how they need to do it, but the why they're doing it, so that it really impacts them personally and then ultimately professionally, I think is super important. And then I think it also comes down to project management. You've got to set deadlines and hold people accountable and say, hey, you said you were going to have this by Tuesday. It's Tuesday. I don't see anything. What's going on? What barriers are in the way? What do we need to do to help? And let's get on with it. And not being scared to have that conversation, and knowing that, people can achieve the results if you give them the right support.
Oh, I love that. It's like the bookends. It's give them the goal and the target, get out of their way and let them do it, but then also communicate the why. So we're engaging the heart, not just the head and the hands. Absolutely. Shannon, thank you so much for your insights. I wish you and the team at Crocs every continued success.
Thank you so much, Morag.